With that said, let me see if I can find my brethren. Because this man going to do something over the weekend. I mean, I understand. And, you know, these are the things that drives his accountant bananas. When he starts a special from Thursday and it'll go through to the 4th, it that serious. Good morning, Austin, and how are you, my friend?
It's coming to an end. All these madness, craziness, insanities. There's a saying where I'm from is that you can only do so much, and then good things sometimes come to an end. Whoa. So I'm imploring everyone out there to take advantage because it's not going to go on for much longer, unfortunately, DJ Roy. But good morning, sir, and good morning to everyone out there.
Well, thank you so much, my friend, and thank you for what you're doing because, like you said, it's going to come to an end, and I know occasionally you'll do a discount on different formulas that are available. Not too often you do across the board where everything is discounted. And for those of you that are on the formulas, you know what you're paying now. And I've always said that, you know, NuSpecies is comfortably priced, but with the discount, it's ridiculously priced. And now that it's on, please take full advantage of it. I've been spreading the word since I got back about this discount because I know we're not going to get one like this in a very long time, probably not till, of course, Thanksgiving or maybe Christmas. And we'll get some here and there on certain items, but not across the board one. So people, please take advantage. Also, because it's 4th of July weekend and it goes right into the middle of the week, the Father's Day continues, or Father's Month continues, at least until the 5th, right?
I guess so. I guess you could say that it does continue, and the guys are getting a windfall for the better, and they too should take advantage of it. We have given some, I think, pretty good education, DJ Roy, and awareness to the men and women out there. And this month we want to focus on heart disease. Heart disease is the number one killer of all humans. Anywhere you are on the planet, it is the number one killer. And typically, people who have heart disease, they either have high blood pressure before they develop heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes. We're going to focus on high blood pressure primarily this month. But each one of those and all of them together cause heart disease. So anyone who has high blood pressure, the heart muscles are weakening already, and because the blood the heart is pumping, DJ Roy, has been pushed back to the heart, and that's why a lot of you get palpitation, you get tiredness, you get headaches, you get dizziness, because the blood is not going to the brain, the blood is not going to the organs, it's getting pushed back. That's where the pressure, the tension builds up. That's why they call it hypertension, high tension, and that's why a lot of you get these symptoms. And the heart usually get damaged, the kidney get damaged, the eyes get damaged, and that's what high blood pressure will do. So those of you who have these issues, you know now that only your body can fix it, because a lot of you have been on medication, and for years, DJ Roy, a lot of people are on medication, and now they see their heart getting damaged, their eyes getting damaged, their brain getting damaged, their kidneys getting damaged, and, you know, they develop vascular issues, you know, blood vessels issues. So this is something that they should, it will lead to heart disease. So it's a question of when. Some people, it's faster than others, but DJ Roy, when they have diabetes along with the pressure and they have our cholesterol, it accelerates heart disease. So those of you who need help, you know now that you can't rely on medication alone. You have to rely on yourself. You have to rely on your system. You have to rely on your immune system that God gives you. You have to fix your body and fix the high blood pressure.
Indeed, indeed. And of course, you hear Austin speaking on these issues. He urges you all to go and get a full physical, blood work, everything done. If any issues have arise or occurred since the last time you've been to the doctor, address them early. Of course, the team at NuSpecies asked him, when you do that, please bring in your medical report, your blood work. Sit down and have that free. Okay, free. When you go to the doctor, you have to pay to talk to him, pay to tell him your issues, pay. So when you do all of that, stop by NuSpecies for free and see what they can do. See what their formulas can do to help you get back on track. I know some of you don't even know what your blood pressure is. Some of you don't even know the right numbers. And that's also a dangerous thing, not knowing the right numbers, Aston.
A lot of people come to me, DJ Roy, they didn't know they had high blood pressure for many years. And when they did get checked properly, they find that they have kidney damage, they find that they have heart disease, and they find that they have a lot of other issues caused from, the high blood pressure. So, let's talk about the medical system for a minute, DJ Roy, because I think a lot of us use the medical system as our parents, as our grandparents, and if we do that, we are actually absolutely stupid. And not because the medical system is bad. It's because the medical system is not perfect. The medical system wasn't made by God. The medical system has deficiencies, inadequacies, just like any other system on the planet. It's a man-made system. And above that, DJ Roy, there are a lot of people who come to me and their blood report is clean and they're sick. They have cancer. I saw that this week several times. People came in, their blood reports are clean. So that's a sharp indication to everyone out there that even with your clean blood report, the doctors, the medical system can attest for every possible thing that can go wrong in the body. And that's why, DJ Roy, we each have an obligation to do what it takes to fix our bodies.
And the thing is, Aston, I tell people, if you have a doctor that you can question, and you can't say to him, why is this going on? I don't understand why I'm taking these medication. Explain to me why this is happening. And you're afraid to say that to your doctor, you're actually seeing the wrong doctor.
DJ Roy, that, and quite honestly, sometimes, a lot of times, most times, because of what I just said before about the imperfection of the system, the imperfection of medicine, sometimes, DJ Roy, the doctors don't know. They don't know. Sometimes scientists, those that I talk to about certain issues our clients have, they don't know. Because one issue can have 1,000 different symptoms. And the good doctor, the good scientist has to get a needle and sift through a haystack to find that one issue, and by the time they find it, the person is probably not around anymore if they ever found it. So that's why there's such a thing as holistic medicine, DJ Roy, holistic medicine. That's why we have naturopathic doctors who practice holistic medicine. Holistic means work on cleaning your whole body, work on rebuilding your whole body, because it is, DJ Roy, the only way to properly support the body and hope that the body can fix all the things that are taking place. And that's what NuSpecies does. That's why we make these formulas so potent, so concentrated, so raw, so whole food, so natural, so organic, and they support the whole body, DJ Roy. That's why we make these formulas, because the holistic approach is the only safe way to go. There's no other way that is safe to go. So those of you out there, yes, bring in your blood reports, bring in your diagnosis, but know that when you come to us, we're going to try to help you to sift through the haystack of your lifestyle, your diet, and all the issues and surges you've done in the past that may contribute to the conditions that you have now. So these are ways. The holistic approach, holistic means the whole body. Try to clean the whole body. Try to repair the whole body. Try to rebuild the whole body. It's the only way to go. Because, again, medical reports, diagnosis, cannot, and everyone alive right now, if you live another 200 years from now, the medical system will never be able to test for everything, because the medical system, DJ Roy, is in its infancy, and that's why we can't just rely on doctors in the medical system alone. We have to rely on ourselves.
Well, again, I say hats off to your team because I've always said this, and I watch late night TV. I listen to stations, not just this one, but everywhere. I listen to stations in Miami, and I hear, people pushing their products and talking about what their products do. But NuSpecies is the only company that has, of course, health centers that you can go and sit down and talk. I don't know any other company that's promoting and talking about formulas that can help you, that you can go and sit and talk to. You get a 1-800 number, excuse me. You call, you place your order, and you keep your fingers crossed and hope it works. And to me, and this is me speaking, Austin, that don't make no sense.
But DJ Roy, that's how we started out, and then we found out that it wasn't fair to the people. That's how we started out.
Okay.
Quite honestly, that's how we started out, and Jillian will tell you the same thing. But then we discovered that it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair not to sit and face the people and talk to them. It wasn't fair to be available to answer their questions. If you really want to help someone, you have to give them the time. You have to sit with them. You have to give them the time so they can ask their questions. They can explain what's wrong with them. You can go over those blood reports and those diagnoses and give them education, give them information to go back and work with their doctors. That's primarily why we review these medical reports, DJ Roy. Is the question you asked before about the doctors and not explaining, is to be able to, okay, the doctors are not doing it, so we're saying, clients, we are going to make you take it to the doctors. And you ask the doctors, and if they can answer your questions based on, the information we give you, as you said, DJ Roy, find another doctor. Sometimes,
you just
shopping for a doctor is like shopping for a pair of shoes. You got to shop until you find one that fits.
But
you may go to 5 or 10 stores before you find one. You find a pair of shoes that fit.
Austin, if you have a car and it's not working, what do? You change the car.
Exactly.
It's simple as that.
Exactly.
No feelings. And that's sometimes what we do. We get feelings involved. With your health, it can't be no feelings.
It's only one. We only have one. Okay. One health, one life. One health, one life. It doesn't matter how much you work, how much you have. I've known a lot of millionaires who couldn't buy life or buy health, and they're dead. Steve Jobs is one. From what I heard, he died with $44 billion in the bank, and he couldn't buy health or buy his life.
There you go. So once again, don't forget the discount is on through Wednesday. All the health centers are open as we speak. The phone number for directions is 888-548-3150, 888-548-3150. Don't forget the consultation is absolutely free. And there is a NuSpecies Health Center in your neck of the woods in Mount Vernon, Westchester County. It's 7A East Prospect Avenue in Long Island and Queens. It's Elmont, 241-01 Linden Boulevard in Brooklyn. Canarsie is the place to be. 9522 Seaview Avenue, 1 block off Rockaway Parkway. Of course, the headquarters is located in Beacon, and that's 427 Main Street. And big up Atlanta, Decatur, 4205 East Side Drive. Now, if you didn't get the address from you, have the number, you're connected. And that number is 888-548-3150. If you haven't downloaded the app, that's the Direct Connect. So download the app today. All right, just go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and download it. It's absolutely free too. All right, and you can also log on to nuspecies.com. You can purchase also online. All right, 888-548-3150. Thank you so much, Austin.
Yes, sir. And let them be reminded, DJ Roy, we don't talk much about it. There's a 30% off through Wednesday night.
All right, 30% off through Wednesday. You heard, so stop in today. Talk to you in just a few, Austin.
Yes, sir.
All right, Austin, man.